Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are back in SCR to do the All Station Challenge. So, I finally found some time where I can get the Connolly train. Also, this took so many hours, really. This was so stupidly difficult. Now I have to hope that that train turns around. If it doesn't, then this footage will just I just recorded this footage for no reason. Right there. And it looks, I think it actually is the same exact train. There's a guard. I think he did not spot me. Oh, he sees me. I don't think that really matters. But he sees me. Nuri. Perfect. Perfect. Now, literally, all we need is Cambridge Street Parkway. That's enough. Cambridge Street Parkway, if you don't know, that can then get us to Stepford. So that's literally enough. Just get me past. Obviously Benton would be really nice. Newry would be even better. But we don't really have to hope for Newry. The train can despawn earlier. Just if it would despawn mid-route, I'd prefer it to despawn at Benton. Then let's go back on the map. Then like Faraday Road, Eden Quay, West Benton especially. Actually, I just realised. Newry was spelt wrong. Alright, we're leaving. That's a good sign. Here's just so you know. So Cambridge Street Parkway. So this is like a branch line from Cambridge Street Parkway. And then from Cambridge Street Parkway, we can go to the Terminal 2 branch line, which we can always get out with Airlink with. So that's not a problem. Because if there's a train from there, then of course we can go there. And we can also go to, Estherfield. And I think I also spelled this wrong. No, wait, I think I took this map. Like, found it. Alright, Ashland Park. This should be. But we already have it. So we've got Stepford Central, St. Helens Bridge, and Benton. Because if you remember, we took the express train to Benton. Then we transferred over to Waterline to Connolly. But I'm pretty sure we had an option to get to Newry Harbour. I don't remember, but maybe. I think we could have had an option to get to Newry Harbour instead. But I was like, that train... I think that train was just getting late. And I was like, is that train even going to leave? And since the Connolly train was also the first train, it's like, if I miss that first train, if I like skip that first train, and then the second train just doesn't appear, then it's like, I'm in a bit of trouble here. So that's why I stuck with the Connolly train. I mean, it was a good idea. The Connolly branch is really underused, but that's exactly why it took me like 2 days, 3 days, maybe. I was kind of also checking when I couldn't even record anyways, but there were moments. This was like 4 hours where I could have recorded, but there was just no train. And in the end, I got this train, which is good. It's good. Obviously, if I did all of that on camera, that's 4 episodes gone. So before you call me a cheater for doing this, it's really just for your benefit. Like, I was waiting for ages for this train. It's for your benefit, not mine. And of course, I did not ask anyone for this train. Don't don't know who this guy is. This guard is probably getting fired if any SCR people notice. 'Cause I'm not sure you're meant to be doing that. Yeah, I don't think I'm mistaken there. I'm pretty sure that's a bit out of the rules. Also, the branch line was like right there, wasn't it? That was the branch line to airport. Airport Terminal 2, I think it was, yeah. Alright, that's Benton already. Cambridge Street Parkway is so close to Benton. Really, really close. Now, here's the question. Do we stay on the train to Newry, or do we transfer? This train is late, which is concerning. Just quickly. Newry. Yeah. I think there might have been a Newry Harbour train, but what if that's an express? Quickly. Just give me any seat. There we go. Alright, at least we got to Benton. That's somewhere. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there was a Newry Harbour train. Hopefully, that's an express that once we get to Newry, which we hopefully will then get us to Newry Harbour, and then hopefully that express gets us back. Because if it doesn't, then that would be so, so terrible. It might be worse than Connolly. And also, I think that might be... Didn't we have this exact... No. So, one time when I saw a train, but I couldn't record, I'm pretty sure, leaving to Newry from Connolly, that was the train. I don't actually know why. I was checking even though I couldn't record. I guess I must have been doing it for fun. And anyways, this is the first station we can claim finally. There we go. So let's mark off West Benton. Nice. Is there another train somewhere here? There's actually a train to Connolly. But once we leave, will it show a second train? No. So that means there either was a Newry Harbour train and despawned, or there's one, or I'm going insane and there never was one, or the Newry Harbour train is an express. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there is a Newry Harbour express though. Is that a not in service train? Probably. Yeah, that's gonna be not in service. I think that's a class 170. I recognise that from British Railways. I don't know what this train is. 7:30, I think. That's what it says. Class 7:30 then. Maybe. Probably. Because I've heard something about that train. Alright, Faraday Road. So we marking it off. We're making decent progress on the waterline. The waterline is so underused. For these challenges, the waterline is a nightmare, by the way. Because, like, everyone goes on Connect and Metro and does the tram stuff, goes to Airport Terminal 2. And, like, no one actually goes to, like, Connolly. Or Estherfield especially. No one ever goes to Estherfield. And Newry Harbour, I actually don't think it's that rare. I've seen a decent amount of people go to Newry Harbour. That might only just be me. But Newry Harbour is a limited service, by the way. Most trains stop at Newry instead, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure like most routes have it go to Newry, but not Newry Harbour. And by the way, these two stations must be far apart. Ooh, there's a Connolly train. Nice. So this should be Eden Quay. I'm pretty sure I've seen this at an identical station to this. I might have been on this branch line once. Or I'm just seeing something that's in the game like 4 times. Both are very possible, actually. So now we're off to Eden Quay. No, great. We were at Eden Quay. We're now off to Newry. There we go. Where does that go to? Is that just the other side of the rail? Does it split that much? Why? That's interesting. Not exactly sure why it splits that much, because I don't think this branch just becomes a one rail for the end. Doesn't really make too much sense. It's a locomotive. But yeah, that part just went in the most unrealistic place possible. Alright, so we got Newry. So, we can definitely check if this train can get us out. And we can see if there's a Newry Harbour train, which there is. It's 5 minutes late, though. Well, first of all, will this train even turn around? Which it might. It does. To Connolly? Yes. Ooh, this is a tough decision. Do we wait for a Newry Harbour train, which could not even come? Because it's already 4 minutes delayed. Or do we take this Connolly train? That would just take us back to Benton. I think we gotta wait for the Newry Harbour train. Right, that's the right decision. It's gotta be the right decision. I mean, it just makes sense, right? This is another train to Newry as well. Yeah, we don't have a possibility to go on that Connolly train anymore, anyways. But I think it's a good idea. Oh, the Newry train got cancelled. At least not the Newry Harbour train. And the Newry Harbour train's actually making up its time so quickly. Damn. Nice. It's making up time really quickly. It's made up like 3 minutes in like a minute and a half something. Really good. And this is an express service, which is great. If this gets us out of Newry Harbour, it will only stop here, and then it'll take us all the way to Benton really quickly. Alright, our train's slightly more delayed again, that's fine. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're cooked. That might just mean it's stuck at Benton right now. Anyways, I think now's the perfect time to get Newry Harbour crossed off. So we've done okay this episode. We've got 4 waterline stations and we got out of Connolly. That's good. Yeah, now it's just waiting for this train. Honestly, I don't blame you if you skip. In fact, please do skip in this video. Because, honestly, I don't think anyone's watching this part of the video. But if you haven't skipped already, I'm not going to be saying anything until the new train comes probably, so you're not going to miss much. Our train got a minute later. Nice. I've still got hope that's gonna come. If it doesn't, there's been that would mean that there's 10 minutes of absolutely nothing in this episode and I would have to end it then. But let's not think about it. Let's think about us getting to Newry Harbour and getting us back to Benton, and then we finish the episode in Benton. Let's think about that. Let's hope for that. Alright, so if the train was on time, it would be here. Probably now. They go in 30 seconds before normally, right? So it would have been in here by now. It's a minute later. There's another train to Newry Harbour. Hmm. Alright, so it worked off a minute, the train. The fact that it went from 33 past, so it went from 36 past, down to 33, up to 36, and now down to 35. I wonder what that train is experiencing. I now want to know how this is happening. Is that just normal in this game? One minute less. Nah, that's good. Trains should be here soon. I think I see it. I might see it. Is that it? That right there? Probably not, honestly. No, it's gonna come from there. Right. Right. Yeah, because that's the terminus platform that we were just on. Where's the train? Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Well, it came. That's one thing. Hello, express train. Am I gonna be allowed in first class? Yeah, the game doesn't care. Oh, look at this. I can treat myself to first class. Did I deserve it? That's for you to decide. And there's another train to Newry Harbour? Are they really this common? And all of them seem to always be delayed. Both of them got delayed already. Is just Newry Harbour like a really annoying route for express that always gets you late or something? It must be, right? Because everyone's getting late. Anyways, this is going to be one track all the way probably. And it's probably a really short route as well. The episode might be a bit longer, but if it's going to save me from having to wait in Newry Harbour, I'll take it. Plus, it's technically more content for you guys for the part you probably skipped. So, that's also for the better. This station really ain't that small. No. What? Oh, there's like a lot of cargo stuff. Pretty cool that they added scenery, honestly. There's a second platform. Wonder if it does anything. There's so many trains. Is there more trains here now? Wow. Wow. So many trains coming to Newry Harbour. I thought like nothing comes here. You know what, since there's so many trains, I'm just gonna end the episode here. Because it doesn't seem like it's gonna be too hard to leave here. So, yeah, I think it's better to end the episode at the normal time. So, thank you for watching. Bye.